Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying with Jim Misiura. Today we're going to make a yellow Jim's swimming foam fly. This is a smaller one. This is a 1/2 inch. This is Rainey's foam cylinder. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to show you how we're going to cut it. We're going to try to get this whole video on one. We're going to take our foam and I'm going to cut it at about a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it at about a 45-degree angle. There we go. And ideally, you want to have it tip to tip. You don't want to have a piece that is round. So we have that. Now we're going to take this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out which way I want it. Okay, I want it this way. And it's going to be, well, let me see. Yeah, we're going to take it this way. And that's going to cut into the water and make it dive. So I'm going to take my bodkin needle. I know I got two here. Here's the second. And I'm going to put the hole just slightly, maybe if you lay your bodkin needle flat and go ahead and push it through. Go ahead and twist it a little bit to get it in there. Watch your finger. Okay, I feel it on my finger. I'm going to go ahead and, okay, I'm looking at this side and it's not quite lined up. I'm going to pull it out, kind of get that lined up a little better. There we go. We got that lined up much better now. I'm going to slide that right through in order to make that. So we're making a hole for the hook shank. I'm actually going to put it on the hook this way. So I like to have it that certain angle. You can just play around with them a little bit, but these are really good. These are really, I love these flies. So I got that in there. I'm going to take my awl and I'm going to make the back section a little wider. Take it and kind of, you got to be careful on this one because it's very skinny in the front. I'm going to stop it as soon as I feel it coming through. There we go. And I'm going to stop it right there. Now I'm going to put that down. I'm going to take my red marker and I'm going to color the face. So when it is swimming, this red, you'll have a red face on it. And I got a little bit on the side. I just drank a caffeinated coffee, first one in years, so I'm a little shaky. I'm going to also take my marker and I'm going to mark where I want to put the eyes on it. And we're going to put that about there. And get that just about even. Put that about there. These are a little bit small for you to actually put extra markings on them. Okay, now I'm going to bring my back up. And we're going to put this on. And your eye is going to sit just about like that. Actually, when I'm looking at it from the back, you can barely see the eye. So what I'm going to do is actually going to take my marker, I'm going to put a spot on it where I don't want my thread to go past that mark. Okay, we're going to take that off. And we're going to start tying the fly. I'm going to use yellow thread. Like I said before, I love yellow for warm water species. Gonna get that base of thread down, and I'm gonna get that to just about to the red mark. This fly, when you pull it under and pull it, and we're going to use Ostrich Herl for the tail, it swims fantastic. If you happen to fish for smallmouths or in large rivers, fantastic. You pull that under and it just sits there and swims. Go ahead and break that off. Just about at the mark. First thing I'm going to do is I got some yellow Krystal flash, and I have like 4 pieces. I'm going to go ahead and tie them in. Make them about 1.5 the length of your hook shank. Go ahead and secure them right there. I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to put the tail on, and I'm going to fold this over. Now I'm going to take yellow ostrich herl. Take maybe about 6 of them, I guess. Going to trim them off. And we're going to make them about the length of the Krystal flash. Okay, I'm a little bit long. On this particular one, because the foam is so thin in the front, you can't wrap your tag end in as far. I'm going to secure that there. I'm going to go forward with it, just making some open turns. I'm going to take that Krystal flash, I'm going to fold it back over, and I'm going to keep that on top. There we go. Now I can trim it to length. Just gives you a little sparkle and make it a little bit easier to see when it's on the surface. That's another point, is when you use this, you could dive it, it swims, and then you let it whoop, pop back up. Now I'm going to take a smaller yellow hackle because I just want to fill in that spot that's going to go up to the foam. This is actually almost a dry fly quality hackle if you were tying like size 10s. But we're going to take this, I'm going to tie this in by the tip. I'm going to grab the tip and I'm going to pull everything to the rear, stand them all up, and then I'm going to, and now I have all of the standing stuff under my finger. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on and move that thread up. And get a little bit more base there at the front where I didn't have the material as much. Bring this back to where I hope the hackle will stop. Now I'm going to take my foam, I'm going to eyeball it. Okay, that's good because that little bit of space there is going to get filled in with the hackle. I'm going to put my hackle pliers on it. And we're going to wind this, and we're going to, of course, stroke everything towards the rear as we're going. And this you can, you can do a little experimenting with it. You can go ahead and put some crazy legs on for the legs. Use some angel hair or something like that on it. But with these things, this is I thought this up from the Gartsite slider, which is basically a gurgle bug that has the plow broke off or cut off it. Let me get one more. And we're going to tie that in. Keep that tight. Take my poke and snip and get rid of that. And one more time, eyeball that up. Okay, that's going to take those, push those couple back just a little bit, which is nice. So I'm going to bring my thread just to the middle about and whip finish that. Oop, what happened there? There we go. That's good. Don't need much of a whip finish. You're going to put super glue on there. Now I'm going to take the super glue once again and hope that it comes out. Now we're going to put a drop on there, and we're going to put most of the drops towards the front because it's going to push. A little bit on the bottom. Get that a little bit up back there. A little bit there. Close that up quick, and now you have to be kind of quick on this part because you don't want your super glue to dry. We're going to take it and we're going to push that in place. There we go. We got a little bit more of the eye sticking out than I would have liked, but I'm not going to mess with it because that super glue is a bugger. I'm going to take that. And now I'm going to, you could fish it just like this, just using markers for eyes. Or you could go ahead and put eyes on it. And I'm going to use 3mm holographic eyes on this one. And like I said on the other video, this is more to catch your fishing buddy than it is to catch the fish. Put a drop on there. I gotta not drink coffee. Close that up. Take my 3mm holographic eye on the bodkin. Put that right there and hold it in place. Pretty good. Get another eye on the bodkin. I have to put the glue on first. Whoop. Take this, use that mark on there as a little bit of a guide. This one was a little high, so I'm going to put it a little bit high. Put that little bit on there, close that, take that eye, put that on there and just hold it there. There we go. A little bit off from the marks, but that's probably good. Yeah, they weren't perfect, but fish isn't going to care. And here we have a yellow Jim's swimming foam fly. Give this a try. Like I said, it is really good. It's got that nice slope on there to pull it under the water. You pull it under, swim it a bit by stripping, let it go, and then it's going to come right back up. Really nice. You got a nice gap there. Great gap. The Ostrich Herl swims like you would not believe. And I hope that you learned something from this video. I hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Please visit my sponsors. Leave comments, questions, suggestions. If you'd like to purchase this or any of the flies that I make, go to etsy.com/shop/theflymanjim. And most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.